Imagine paying $200 to be a god Sloan Sling instead of, putting your character into the lore of a manga. Or you just want to be somebody's pet and turn out to be the pet of a cannibalistic serial murderer. What are the actual limits that I put on people if they want to get an original character into the lore? So here's kind of a breakdown that if you want to get your character into one of the mangas, The Knight of Slaves, Devil's Deal, or Deep Stalker Crow, here's some things you should know. The first thing you need to be aware of is I was a DM for 10 years, and I want to keep that same mindset where you're not just paying to get somebody super strong in the lore, and then you never do anything with it. So for that reason, everyone who inserts a character into the lore is basically a commoner. If you want to be a noble, sure, but you're going to belong to like a lower household. You're not going to be a god's son or anything like that. Because once you're a diamond, you get role-playing sessions with me where you can actually develop your character. And then if you choose to stay on beyond the 4 months and don't make another character, you can actually upgrade your current character. So now you get the option to organically grow your character, their resources, and interact with other people to either help them or hinder their own goals. And I find this a lot more impactful because I don't want this to feel just like a purchase to me. I want them to feel like they're actually able to do stuff in a unique and organic way. So let's go over some examples of what has happened. Lady Simp literally just wanted a cat girl who was going to be somebody's cat. So she made a Kitterin, and on her first roleplay, she somehow found herself at the home of a cannibalistic orc serial killer that ended up becoming her owner. Now, during that roleplay session, she did choose to organically eat 4 fireballs to the face in order to protect her new owner. And now she looks like a baked chicken leg grandma forgot about after she took 10 Adderall. But we're working to fix that. Bush wanted a genetically modified changeling. The creatures that eat babies to make babies. And he was like, you know what? I want her to run an orphanage. And so she became our first epic level character because he's been subbed for like 2 years now. But the great part about it is one of his roleplay sessions, one of his babies, like the baby, he was like, I'm going to have all my kids learn magic. Even the baby that ended up, miscasting and ended up becoming this abomination of a baby tree that threatened to destroy the orphanage. So he went on a multi-year journey to try to figure out a cure before the baby tree killed everyone. He didn't get the cure and had to kill the baby tree, who's been perpetually suffering since its transformation. And then the Lane brothers, who was created by the same person with 2 different goals. One wanted to restore goblins from the horrific monsters that they are back to the sentient race that they once were by forming the Goblin Restoration Association, all so he can get a goblin girlfriend. So the general rule of thumb is they can't be someone super powerful or destined for greatness. So you can't be a god's son, you cannot be divine in nature, and you can't be somebody that's stronger than gods or anything like that. You start small, and then over the course of the multiple subscriptions and your roleplay sessions, we build onto your character. So at the end of the day, we have your character organically ending up a point that you are proud of. Or in Shiva's case, where he had 2 characters, Nadia and Nina ended up dying. But she was so satisfied with how Nina went out. Because it's all about the character journey. So if you want to help me get to the point I can make an anime out of these series, go ahead and check out A Diamond. And you can read my series online for free.